6 corrupt cops gone crazy after getting life sentences.
Coming this bitch like Super Saiyan. Yeah, that coupe is full of Zans. That's my 20, yeah, I pump spraying. I don't give a fuck about what you saying. See that AP on my hand. See Terrell to go up.
Case that turned hot again after more than 20 years. The evidence led detectives to one of their own.
6 corrupt cops gone crazy after getting life sentences. When the boys in blue turn in their badges for a lifetime of orange jumpsuits, you just know they have some of the most horrific crimes under their belt. Disclaimer.
Like, how dumb y'all gotta be? How dumb you gotta be to sit up here and do this type of shit and think you ain't gonna get caught? So you do this type of shit as a cop and think you're not gonna get caught with this type of shit, bro. Get your goofy ass on. Do you realize that you work in the public eye, my guy? Like, do you realize that you work for the government type shit, bro? Do you realize that you sit up there and get called every day for shit like this, fam? For situations like this every day, fam. So it's like, really? That's what type of timing that y'all be on, bro? On some real shit. Like, this what I'm saying, bro. Y'all just hire anybody in the field. And I'm just keeping 1,000 with you, bro. Y'all let anybody in the field. And that's not good, bro. That's not good, bro. You gotta peep.
Number 1, Joe Ferrari. Meet Joe Ferrari. He was charged with murder by torture, deprivation of liberty, and abuse of power. Thai Police Chief Colonel Joe Ferrari's real names were neither Joe nor Ferrari. It was Citizen Utanapan. He'd gotten the nickname because of the collection of 29 luxury vehicles he had parked at his sprawling stately mansion. One of these cars was a rare $1.3 million Lamborghini Aventador Anniversario. There were only 100 of them in the world. He also had a Ferrari, 4 Porsches, 6 Mercedes-Benz, 3 Audis, and a Bentley. But, believe it or not, how this civil servant could afford such a lavish lifestyle was...
I don't give a fuck when nobody say he was on some scamming shit, bro. He was on some fraud shit, bro.
What brought this dirty cop to the public eye. In August 2020, Joe and 6 other deputies tortured and murdered a 24-year-old drug dealer right inside the Thai police station. The drug dealer and his girlfriend had been arrested after drugs were found in their possession.
So y'all sat up there and murdered him at the police station, bro. So y'all thought this was a good idea to sit up here and do this and think y'all not gonna be caught, bro. Y'all are dumbasses, bro. Y'all are just dumb, fam. This the type of shit I'm saying, like, meaning that this is crash out dummy shit, bro. This is some crash out dummy shit. Like I said, you go out every day for these type of situations, bro. Every day you turn around, you do this shit yourself, fam. Ain't that your job to sit up there and to protect and serve, fam? Now that's where you going outside your boundaries at, fam. And I'm just keeping 1,000 with you, bro. Ain't you supposed to protect and serve, bro? Like, what the fuck is you doing? What you doing, fam? And I'm just keeping 1,000 with you, bro.
He and Joe had already come to an agreement on the price to pay to have all the charges dropped. But now, Joe wanted double of what they agreed on, about $30,000 more. The suspect refused. So, Joe did what any other officer would do under the full glare of light in a police station. He covered the man's head with a plastic bag and had other deputies hit him while another wrapped a bag around the suspect's neck, trying to force him into accepting the new price. The suspect...
Get your goofy ass on, because he said no, because he was declining your offer and shit. Like, bro, are you slow? Are you an idiot, fam? Now look where you at, bro. Now look where you at, fam. You did all this to spend the rest of your life in prison, bro. For what? Do you have any, like, reason? Like, bro, what? Why crash out, bro? That's why I'm confused as fuck. Like, why would you want to be in prison for the rest of your life? I'm just keeping 1,000 with you. Don't you like freedom, bro? Don't you like being out, kicking it with motherfuckers, bro? Kicking it with the homies and shit. I'm just keeping 1,000 with you, bro. Who want to be told what to do every day? You got to get up at 5 in the morning and do this, do that, fam. You don't get a choice, bro. You got to do that shit, bro. When you up in there, you ain't got no choice, bro. Or they going to force you to do that shit. I'm not of a line, bro. You don't have a choice with shit up in there, bro. You don't. You don't get to just do whatever the fuck you want to do, bro. That's not how it works, bro. It's not like how it is out here where you got freedom. Nah, bro. You gotta go to bed at a certain time. You gotta eat food at a certain, like, I'm just keeping 1,000 with you, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
And then he fell from the chair and went quiet. After several minutes, the officers tried unsuccessfully to resuscitate him. Colonel Joe tried to cover his tracks and ordered the men to take the body to the hospital and tell the doctor the death was caused by a drug overdose. They almost got away with it. Then, weeks later, a video of the incident was leaked online. Joe went on the run.
Hey, get your goofy ass on, bro. That's what y'all don't be thinking. Y'all just do this shit and don't realize that there's cameras everywhere, bro. Don't you realize that it's easily, like, it's really easy to pull footage from a camera, bro? Don't you realize it's easy, bro? Why do it, fam? Why do this shit and there's cameras everywhere, bro? You being recorded every day without you be. Let me calm down, bro. You being recorded without you even knowing, bro. Every day you being recorded without you even knowing, bro. Meaning that, you know what I'm saying, dash cams recording you, bro. Ring cameras. Traffic lights. I'm just keeping 1,000 with you, bro. Every day you being recorded, bro. It's like over like 33 million cameras, bro. Everywhere you go, Walmart, you being recorded. There's so many places I can name, bro. Everywhere, bro. So yeah, it's not a good idea to do this and do that, my guy. Cause why, bro? When you do this shit, it's easily for them to pull the footage from the cameras, bro. It's easy on them, fam. I can't get my fucking words out today, bro. But it's the Za. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's the fucking Za, bro. It's the Za, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, like I was saying, bro, like, think before you do shit, bro. You should know that you're being recorded every day, bro. You should know it's cameras everywhere, bro. Unless you just don't give a fuck. Cause that's what it be, bro. Motherfuckers just don't give a fuck, bro. You got some people that don't like, you got some people that like going to jail and going to prison because they ain't gotta pay no rent and everything is free, bro. Free food, clothes and shit, you know what I'm saying? Jumpsuit, I'm telling you, bro. Everything is free up in there, bro. You don't gotta pay for nothing, bro. That's why motherfuckers like going, I'm just keeping 1,000 with you, bro. You don't gotta pay no rent or nothing up in there, bro. You ain't gotta worry about nothing, fam. Everything is free, bro. It's just restrictions to it, bro. That's the whole the whole difference, bro. That's the whole entire difference, bro. It's restrictions, bro. You can't do this and you can't do that, bro. Like, come on, bro. You can't sit up there and talk on the phone all day, watch TV all day. Like, now, if you know what I'm saying? And don't get to ask me like, how you know? You cut out, you right, bro. You on there. I got kin folks that's in prison right now, bro. Fuck is y'all talking about? That's how I know, bro. That's how I know, bro. And no, it's not cool. I'm not glorifying that shit. No, it's not cool, bro. But you gotta do what you gotta do to survive up in there, bro. Or you gonna be dead. And I'm just keeping 1,000 with you, bro. You can't look like no soft nigga, fam. Because as soon as you do, bro, it's a wrap, bro. Motherfuckers gonna think it's cool to take advantage of you and shit, bro. Extort you and shit, bro. I'm just keeping 1,000 with you, bro. You liable to get poked, anything, fam.
Crossed the borders into neighboring Myanmar as his subordinates were quickly rounded up. He later surrendered and was arrested and charged. They all pleaded not guilty. Joe claimed it was an accident and he only wanted information out of the suspect to bring down the drug business.
How is putting a bag over somebody's head an accident, bro? Make that make sense, bro. That's not no motherfucking accident, bro. You did that shit on purpose, bro. Like, the fuck you mean it's on accident, bro? You don't accidentally put something over somebody's head, bro. Like, stop it, bro. Like, you're not even lying. Like, you don't even know how to lie, bro. You don't even know how to lie, fam. Like, you're not good at lying, fam. Talk about it was an accident. Like, get your goofy ass on, bro.
In the courtroom before the verdict, Joe looked healthy and was even chuckling with guards, but closed his eyes as the sentence was read. Guilty. He was given the death sentence, but it was later reduced to life imprisonment because he had tried to revive the suspect and had paid for the funeral expenses for the family. 5 of the other 6 officers involved in the case were found guilty of murder and also received life sentences. A 7th, who testified against them and didn't participate, got 5 years and 4 months. Joe Ferrari might be the dirtiest police chief of all time, but they didn't call Roger Rogerson the dirtiest cop in Australia for nothing.
With Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains, or you can move them. With up to 36,000 pounds of max available towing and an available...
Number 2, Roger Rogerson and Glenn McNamara. Meet Roger Rogerson and Glenn McNamara. They were charged with first-degree murder and possession of drugs. In May 2014, 20-year-old Jamie Gow walked into Unit 803 of the Rent-A-Space storage facility at Padstow in Sydney, Australia, along with 2 other men. He had 3 kilograms of an illicit drug on him worth $19 million. At the end of the day, Jamie planned to walk away from the deal a very rich man. Little did he know that he would not be walking anywhere at all. He was murdered right in the shed. CCTV footage of the scene identified the men as New South Wales detective Roger Rogerson and Glenn McNamara. At Glenn's apartment,
I told you, fam. What did I tell you, fam? Told you, detectives, police officers, they be on some, you know what I'm saying, some grimy shit, bro. They be on dirty shit, fam. So don't let that cover up that fucking image fool you, fam. Because it is some crooked ass cops out there, crooked ass detectives out there, bro, that do these type of shit, bro. But why, bro? But why you don't hear about it, bro? Because don't nobody speak about it, bro. Don't nobody speak out against it, fam, as much. Don't nobody speak out against it as much, fam. Nobody speaks about this as much, bro. That's why you don't hear about it as much, bro. Because it don't get talked about. And I'm just keeping 1,000 with you, bro.
Found a pillowcase containing 3 kilograms of the missing drug. Glenn and Roger were immediately arrested. 2 days later, Jamie's body was found floating off a beach in Cronulla. At trial, these seasoned officers with years of experience turned on each other to save their skin. But there was enough evidence implicating both men in planning the murder and robbery for months. Glenn had 27 meetings with the 20-year-old at a hotel, all caught on tape, and Roger's clothes had gunshot residue. There was also the CCTV shot of the 2 getting rid of Jamie's body. For detectives, these 2 weren't great at covering their tracks, and this was not even the first murder that Roger had been implicated in. Back in the 1980s, he killed a man for robbing a heroin dealer who was under police protection. The witness later turned up dead. Another time, Roger tried to kill another officer to protect a drug dealer. Roger is easily Australia's dirtiest cop. He told anyone who would listen his favorite song, "The people I shot don't go to the hospital, they go straight to the morgue," which is the only way these 2 will ever...
He on that type of timing, bro. So you saying he getting down like that, bro? So you telling me that officer is a certified stepper? Like, he was getting down on motherfuckers. That's what y'all saying, bro? Is that what y'all saying? Is y'all saying that he a demon, bro? I don't know, man. I'm just saying, bro. I don't know.
get out of prison. 75-year-old Rogers and 57-year-old Glenn were found guilty and sentenced to life in prison. Rogers and Glenn were as dirty as they come, but they're nowhere near as stupid as Jeffrey Moreland, who targeted the one person who would recognize him. Number 3, Jeffrey Moreland. Meet Jeffrey Moreland. He's been charged with 2 counts of murder and assault. For 2 years, the investigation into who murdered Kara Jo Roberts in Harrisonville, Missouri had gone nowhere. The 30-year-old 84, Jeff Moreland, an officer with the Harrisonville Police Department. For weeks, Jeffrey evaded officers who tried to get his DNA. Then he got arrested for another crime in a different county after a woman reported that he'd assaulted her. Harrisonville officers seized their chance and swooped in for the DNA. It came back a match to the woman he'd assaulted, as well as the DNA that was found on both Kara and Nina. Jeffrey Moreland was arrested and charged with both murders. In 2013,
He's a dummy, bro. You're a dumbass, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying about crash on dummy. You did all this for what, bro? For what, bro? Now look where you at, bro. Was it even worth it, bro? Like, get your goofy ass on, fam. You telling me you don't like freedom? You don't want to live life, fam? Enjoy life, bro? But y'all subscribe to the channel, you know what I'm saying? We almost at 1,000 subs, and I'm just keeping it 1,000 with y'all, bro. Subscribe to the channel, bro, like, straight up.
He was found guilty of Kara's murder. Cold and emotionless, he looked on as he was sentenced to life in prison with an additional 50-year jail term. Realizing the jig was up, Jeffrey pleaded guilty to Nina's murder and was handed a 20-year sentence along with a 10-year sentence. Justice caught up very quickly with Jeffrey Moreland, but Stephanie Lazarus hit her tracks so well that it took almost 30 years for justice to catch up. But you know what will help us catch up to 100,000 subscribers? You, subscribing to my channel right now. Thank you. Number 4, Step.
Like, on some real shit, he meant to say my channel, like, he meant to say subscribe to my channel, like, on some real shit, bro.
Lazarus. Meet Stephanie Lazarus. She was charged with first-degree murder. In December 1985, 29-year-old Sherry Rasmussen got married to John Rudin. But 3 months into the marriage, the newlywed couldn't shake the feeling that someone was stalking her. 3 months into his marriage, John returned home to find his wife's car gone and her dead inside. Sherry had been fired numerous times and there were deep bite marks on her left arm. The house looked like it had been robbed and neighbors reported a rash of robberies by 2 Latinos. Detectives thought the 2 crimes were connected. They were never able to find the 2 men and the case went cold. 23 years later, the cold case unit took a swipe at the case. They got DNA from a bite mark on Sherry's arm, but instead of leading them to a male robber, the DNA pointed to a female. The investigation led them to one of their own, Stephanie Lazarus, a star detective in the department. She'd been seeing John on and off before he met Sherry and started stalking.
Her ass, like, she love eating Rice Krispie treats. I'm not even lying, like, her ass love eating Rice Krispie treats, bro.
Sherry and threatening her. Stephanie's DNA was a match to the DNA found on Sherry's body. They lured her into a room and tried to get her to confess in front of a hidden camera.
Do you know John Rudin?
And the crazy part is, we reacted to her video already, bro. Like, she's a goofy, bro. I already told y'all how I felt about her, bro. Y'all some fucking goofy, bro.
Ruttin.
Oh yeah, I went to school with them.
Were you guys friends? Close friends?
Yeah, we're very close friends. I mean, what's this all about?
Stephanie was arrested and charged with after eluding justice for 26 years. Stephanie was found guilty and sentenced to 27 years to life.
The jury in the above entitled.
When she said the friend name, or when he said the friend, she already knew it was a rap, bro. Once they got to talking about the friend and shit, she already knew it was a rap, bro. She already knew.
Action, find the defendant, Stephanie Eileen Lazarus, guilty of the crime of Sherry Rasmussen.
Jealousy got Stephanie Lazarus locked up, but what greed made Carl Waldo do would make her case look like child's play. Number 5, Carl Walden. Meet Carl Walden. He was charged with 15 counts, including first-degree robbery, and drug trafficking. On the 4th of July, 1998, while many people were celebrating, Sam Safar's family faced the news that he was dead. His body had been found in a bush near a deserted parking lot. The investigation into his murder went nowhere. Then, a jailhouse informant told officers that a crime ring had been operating right under their noses, led by Carl Walden, an officer with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. He was a hard-working cop with a sparkling record of arrests who was on his way to becoming sheriff. But underneath, Carl was as dirty as they come. In 1996, after joining the narcotics unit, Carl, along with officers Jason Poe, Reginald Bones, and Eric Sinclair, teamed up with a local drug dealer, Carl's brother-in-law, Officer James Swift.
See, that's what I'm saying. They feel like because, once again, they feel like because they cops, they can get away with this shit, bro. And that's not the case, bro. Like, get your goofy ass home, bro. Do you realize that it's people that's gonna speak out against this shit, bro? Motherfuckers ain't finna let shit slide, bro. Come on, bro. Look what happened with that Floyd situation, with the Derek Chauvin situation, bro. I'm just keeping 1,000 with you, bro. You think motherfuckers was gonna let that slide, bro? You think motherfuckers was gonna let that shit slide, bro? No, fam. No, like, come on, dog.
To rob drug dealers of money and coke. They spent the money on cruises, cars, and nightclub parties. They went a step further and started targeting innocent civilians. Officer Eric worked off-duty as a security guard at a bank branch where Sammy had accounts and noticed that either Sammy or his nephew came in on Fridays to make large cash withdrawals. So he got a drug dealer to rob his son just as he left the bank and made away with $50,000. The drug dealer later turned up dead. Eric told his partners in crime about his score, and the three came up with a plan to steal from Sammy again.
And y'all did all this for $50,000, bro. Like, when y'all could have just, you know what I'm saying? Come on, fam. Like, this what I'm talking about. Just crash out dummy shit, bro.
Months later, Sammy Safar had just withdrawn $51,000 from the bank and was driving back when Carl pulled him over in his patrol car. Sammy was handcuffed and put in the back of the police car. The plan was to leave the money in Sammy's car for the other officers to get, but Sammy was onto him and insisted on taking the money with him. Carl retrieved the bag of money, put it in the back seat, and started to drive. Then he called another officer and said the ominous words, "He's seen my face. I've got to take him out." Carl took Sammy to a
See, that's how you know, like, motherfuckers is, like, really, really, really that broke, fam. Like, they can't sit up there and work for it. So they gotta, you know what I'm saying, take it from other motherfuckers. Like, get your goofy ass on, bro.
Parking lot where he murdered Sammy by choking him to death with a rope. In December 2000, Carl was arrested and charged along with his entire crew. Together, they faced 26 counts. In exchange for their testimony, the officers negotiated plea deals and got lesser sentences. In January 2009, Carl stared coldly ahead as he was found guilty and given 4 counts of life imprisonment. He was also ordered to pay $58,900 in restitution. Carl Walden had many officers testify against him, like Detective William Bear. But William had no idea that his day in court was coming fast when he took the bench. Number 6, William Bear. Meet William Bear. He was facing 5 charges, including first-degree murder.
So William Bear decided to testify against the other cop, and then had something else coming up, like what he had did type shit. He had his, you know what I'm saying, his hearing coming up and shit. Like, get your goofy ass on, bro. You really sat up there and tried to test it? Like, come on, bro.
Kidnapping with a weapon and armed robbery. In March 2018, the almost 20-year cold case murder of Saad Kawaf was reopened. Saad, a convenience store owner, had been brutally murdered in the garage of his home in the gated community of Deerwood, Minnesota back in 1999. All they had were the DNA profiles of the man and woman involved in the attack. They sent the DNA samples through a family tree DNA, and it led right back to an officer in the department, William Bear, and his ex-wife, Melissa Schaefer. William was a detective with the Jacksonville...
Her ass like a meth head. I'm not even lying, bro. Like, leave that shit alone, bro.
office. He was there for 27 years and retired in 2002, then started his own business, the William R. Bear Investigations, at one time one of Jacksonville's top private investigation agencies. At the time of Saad's murder, William was working on a financial crimes task force and was assigned to a case with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement and the FBI. The case involved Saad, who was avoiding paying taxes by depositing just under $10,000 at the bank each time. William was meant to conduct surveillance at Saad's bank, but when William found out that Saad regularly kept a huge bulk of the cash at his country club home in Deerwood, he and his wife at the time were surveilling Saad's home for a completely different reason. On the night of May 17, 1999, they made their move. Michael attacked Saad with a knife in his garage while Melissa forced his wife, Samar, to give them the money. When Samar handed over just $500 from her purse, William held a knife to her neck, and Melissa told her that she knew there was money in the house because they'd been to the house that week. The terrified woman led them to a kitchen cabinet where $53,000 was taken. Samar's hands and mouth were duct taped, and she was tied to a chair before the two left while Saad bled out in the garage. 21 years after Saad's murder, 64-year-old William and 50-year-old Melissa were arrested and charged with murder. Melissa pled guilty in exchange for testifying against William.
Are those the crimes?
You should have known that she was gonna tell, bro. Like, you should have known that, my guy. Like, come on, dog. You should have did this shit
I
by
got two
yourself.
twin
Bro.
Glocks, they
You
red.
should've
Touch
knew
the
she
other
was
one,
gonna
bitch, you dead. Paparazzi, Papa head. Niggas quick to call the feds. And they do this shit when they scared.
She was later sentenced to 30 years. Finally, to avoid the death penalty, William pled guilty to all charges. At his sentence hearing, his attorney tried to play up William's achievements, which only offended the judge.
He was a JSO veteran for 27 years.
Man,
He served
nobody
homicide,
cares. Nobody cares what he was 27 years ago. He killed a couple over $53,000, bro. Like, my nigga, wasn't you getting like 401k? And I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you, bro. Wasn't you getting 401k after you retired, bro? Like, what the fuck is you doing, bro? What are you doing, fam? You supposed to be living your life. But no, you want to do this type of shit, bro. Like, get your goofy ass on, fam.
He's a field training officer, patrol, corrections, inspections, intelligence, burglary, and on the motorcycle squad.
William looked on as he was given 3 concurrent life sentences.
Did you bring?
That's the end of this video anyway, and I want to let y'all know something before I end this video. I got my album cover dropping in a couple weeks for Space, so y'all stay tuned for that. But yeah, I love y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man. I'm out.